Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So yeah, another Kirk testing video. This is the last one, I promise. I mean, unless somebody can think of another hostile they'd like to see or something to that effect. I tried Gorn. I didn't think Kirk worked that well against the Gorn. Mostly because you need a lot of isolytic damage. And you got to generate that somehow. So, not as easy with Kirk as captain, but it is certainly doable. Tried Borg. I think he worked well against the Borg. Did faction hostiles out there in dark space. I didn't think he was that good. I mean, it definitely works. It's just not like, let's say, better. See right here, 59 heavy trader, yes, in Kronos. So, I mean, should work in Sol or Romulus too. The heavy traders. Really good for a, let's say, mid-30s to mid-40s player. Lots of rep from those ships. Can get lots of blueprints. Very good. At least these heavy traders are very good at dropping the G4 on commons, the warships, and then the G4 rares, and the G4 faction miners, which you don't necessarily want to worry about for a while. But free blueprints is free blueprints. If you're out there grinding rep anyway, so you might as well get some blueprints. Oh, this is kind of a mashup crew. I did all the battles already, so any extra time, it's not me trying to fly through the system, it's me trying to look through the battle log, because you can't label the battle log, which would be nice. But you can't. I tried several ships. You see here, like, I'm trying to use my Saladin to try to use a ship similar to the size of, let's say, mid to high 30s player. Of course, my Saladin is 10.8 million. I honestly don't know what size the ships are now, because of all the extra stuff that you guys have now that I never had. Like, there was no Tendi, there was no Mariner, there was no... God, how many, some of these buildings. I mean, the command center and the hollow deck and the shuttle bay was probably the last one, I guess. Or the first one. Or whichever it is. And, you know, quarter Q and then artifact gallery and all these ones that actually can help you in hostile grinding. Didn't have a lot of those. For me, I was excited when my Saladin got to 1 million. But I do remember, like, an auger between 4 and 5 million, I guess, in the mid-30s. I don't know what it is now. But I definitely tried an auger, and my auger, and it just, I mean, it just blew him away. So, it doesn't feel like that appropriate of a test. I even tried it in Intrepid. Let's go to somewhere. Now here, trying a Stella. Should be somewhat close to a G3 Epic in the mid to late 30s. Now, this is the crew that, for the lower end of the player spectrum, I guess, the mid 30s type player trying to hit the capital traders, this is what you want to go after. This crew. Beverly, this Mud, Harcourt, Fenton Mud, or not, you know, Dwight Schultz from The Office, and Khan. And a lot of this is, and what really makes this crew good is Beverly and Mud's interaction with Beverly. Every time the shield drops, or every time Beverly recharges the shield from depletion, it doesn't help, you know, if you still had like half shields and Beverly recharges those. It's when you have no shields and then Beverly charges you to having some shields. you get extra damage, 350% from Mud here. And every time you're hit, 5% crit chance from Con. Way to increase your damage, because these 49s don't exactly do a lot of damage. They really don't do a lot of damage to you. So it's not necessarily about blocking their damage. It is more about creating more damage of your own to be able to kill these. Tau is... I did testing against these with Tau. How did the hell did that go? I don't even remember. I think it worked okay. I honestly don't remember. I didn't think about it until just now. I should have went back and looked at that. However, you can see here's my Stella and taking this out. Now, trying some other crews, and you're going to hear this a lot. Oh shit, which battle log was that? Because I don't remember. Again, it'd be nice to be able to mark these. I keep clicking on the same one, don't I? Let's go to this defeat here. Tried my Legionary, or my hijacked Legionary, which is only tier 2. Yeah. Unlocked the Prince, built it, and realized what kind of bullshit I had to go through to tier it up, and I was like, I don't feel like doing that. That's stupid, but however. Trying the Kirk, Strange New World Kirk with max synergy. You got Hammer there for your mitigation. And you Horus just there because you need max synergy. I don't have anybody else for max synergy that would necessarily do anything. You bet I went 15 rounds. It's just... I mean, the hijack Legion is just weak. It's just weak. Because I never really did anything to it. Which one? That was the defeat. Okay, so... got a few victories here. Actually, I have one defeat as well. But now, at the same time, here's the same hijack Legionary, but Beverly Mud Khan here, and it wins. Now, I mean, I don't know how many you're going to kill. I mean, you're going to kill at least 2, I think, because, you know, you lost, we'll just call it 2/5. Lost 2/5 of the hull there, so you're not killing that many. But this crew is very good, and why it is very good is on smaller ships, shields get knocked down very quickly. And yes, Beverly is recharging them, but she's not recharging them too much to where they can't get knocked down again next round. And guess what? Mud's going to activate a lot. You're going to get a lot of activations for Mud. Where did this one start to go down? I want to say it was round 11, if I remember correctly. Because the weird thing is, no, it wasn't round 11. What the hell round was it? Okay, this was round 8. See, it says shield depleted there, and then Mud activate, but then no shield depleted, Mud activate. So you got to kind of look at that. Mud will activate. It doesn't say shield depleted again. Why it doesn't say it, I don't know. It could kind of help, but I guess because they're not anticipating on your shields being recharged, so the battle log isn't aware that your shields are up to be able to be depleted. Mud again, Mud again, Mud again, Mud again. Sensing a theme here. That's why this crew is so good. Now you can continue to use it. That's fine. I'm just trying to demonstrate a possible place where Strange New World Kirk could work. As you can see here, switch back to the Stella. Full synergy with Kirk here. Got it done. Now again, how many kills are you going to get here? Because you lost about 2/5 of the hull. Now at the same time, check at who I have below. I only have Chapel below. This other person here, that's Sharvanik for health. Because that's what, I didn't want that. That's what Hammer ability is. Blase mitigation of health. So you want to stack a person like, say, Sharvanik, high health, get you that mitigation. Which one was Pike? I tried the same thing with Pike as captain instead of Kirk, and you can see Did almost get it, but whereas I didn't get one kill here with Kirk as captain instead of Pike, would have been able to kill 2, which is better. Assuming, I guess I'm just assuming you all knew that. Being able to kill 2 capital traders is better than barely being able to kill 1. Duh. Tried a bit of combination here, and it worked. Right? Dropped you Uhura, put Khan in there with the Legionary. Switching back and forth between the ships. Hopefully you're staying with me here. Shows you one of the reasons why you're able to kill these. Or not necessarily a theme or whatever, but what it is that helps you achieve this of killing capital traders. Damage output. That's why I kind of thought that Kirk would kind of just be able to do it by himself because, you know, he moves so much of that damage from the shields to the hull. But you need a lot. You need a lot of damage. Because these things, while they don't do a lot of damage to you, they have big hulls compared to any other hostile you may want to be killing at that level. And yeah, we're saying in the mid-30s. Probably want to start looking into doing that. Because you will get a lot of blueprints. Assuming you can kill a lot of these guys. Alright. Did I show you that one? What was this one? Okay, that was Kirk doing it. So, depending on how many ships you've got, something you could do, and I don't even remember when you guys get the Titan. I know it's a level lock like all these other ones are, but I was so far ahead of it that, you know, I didn't notice. And I can't remember. Of course, I probably should have looked it up, but however. Because you have 2 crews for capital traders now, assuming you can unlock Kirk. Send both the ships in the system, send your Titan there as well, activate the Titan ability, and you boosted both of the ships. Kind of why the Titan is fairly good in that sense, and what it can lead you to be able to do. And it's getting, you know, grind out more capital traders for you, those of you that still want to do it. Of course, I'm trying to think, when did I stop? I guess I stopped when G5 space opened up for me, and when I could get there. With the G4 rares, I guess I could get up there. I was, you know, I'm killing the capital traders for a long time because good rep from them. Good amount of rep from them and very good blueprint drop. So, while it does kind of suck, benefits like the mid-30s players to the, you know, low 40s players. Well, are they going to be able to get Kirk? Well, probably not now. Right? Kind of the sad way that the game is going, you know. Part of it is I couldn't get Kirk until later in the month, and then it's like, oh, well, this last month has to be the bullshit incursion prep bullshit. Why? Why can we not have 3 weekends for the officers in that month, and then after the arc, it's all the incursion bullshit. Hate it. However, and I really only made this video because I alluded to it in the last video. Oh, maybe against capital traders. Well, again, let's wrap this up here. I don't need to go on too much about it. I mean, you can see it, really. Found a good instance where, or another instance where Kirk can be very beneficial for you. Because just think about how many more blueprints you can get for your G4 faction ships. If you can kill more capital traders, you're going to get more. And that's going to be really good for you. Help with that progression. When will you be able to unlock Kirk if you haven't already? Hopefully. So stick this crew and put it in your back pocket when you finally unlock Kirk. However, so comment below. What have you thought about the way not only this month, but maybe the past month has been going with the Epic Officer acquisition. It seems like for the most part, we've had 3 weekends. Recently, we've only had 2 weekends because of stupid-ass incursions. You finally get into the month and we can see how the Epic Officer is playing out, how he works, or she. But by the time we get that stuff and can get that information, the spend events are over. What the hell? I just don't understand. Doesn't even seem good for business, honestly. I think it'd be better for business for a Kirk material spend to be this weekend. I think it'd be much better for players. And I think it'd be much better for the game because I'm sure they would sell a lot more packs with another heroic milestone this weekend instead of this stupid XSLP. I was asking for comments and I just went on this rant. We'll just leave. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.